Greetings and welcome to day 6 of your Sedona Virtual Retreat. My name is Carrie, and in this video we're going to continue exploring ways to optimize your holistic well-being. My idea when I came out here was to talk about the physical aspects of well-being, which I will do in a moment, but I want to start by just talking about the fact that we as a human race right now are in a time of uncertainty. A lot of us are having fears and concerns come up. Obviously, it's natural, but it's really important to remember that as humans, we are built to not only survive, but thrive through times of change. And so if there's a message I can give all of you today, it would be remembering that we are created by the Creator to thrive during times of change and evolution. That's what life is about. So our job right now is really to sort of optimize our inner fortitude and strength so that we can truly feel confident in our ability to thrive through this time of transition that we're in. This is like historical evolution type of time right now. I really feel that collectively in humanity right now, on a spiritual level, this sort of downtime reset that we're in right now is all about transformation of consciousness. Think of yourself as being sort of like in a cocoon right now, right? We're metamorphosing from a symbolic caterpillar into a butterfly, and now we're in the cocoon period. So give yourself time and space to really nurture and nourish yourself right now. Embrace this time of cocooning as a significant step in your personal evolution of life, evolution of consciousness. Yesterday I spoke about asking yourself what it is that you want to contribute to life. You know, this is a time where we're all sort of paring down in recalling what's really important to us. And, you know, think about that. What's really important to you? What kind of lifestyle do you want to be experiencing? What feels healthy and nourishing? And do what you can do to begin implementing practices in the now that are connected to the future you see yourself living around the corner, the future that you desire yourself or are intending yourself to be living around the corner. Because I think in the grand scheme of things, this time that we're in now is actually going to be, you know, relatively short-lived. So it's almost like a cash in on this time of resetting and rejuvenating while we can. And so for today, in talking about the continuation of our discussion yesterday around wellness, I just want to remind you about 6 important factors that will optimize your well-being on a physical level. So we've already talked about exercise. That's really important. Getting fresh air, getting sunlight is super important, even if it's just a few minutes a day. Going outside, getting some sunshine on your face, getting some fresh air, taking some deep breaths, letting your eyes see nature. If you could stand barefoot on the earth, walking barefoot on the earth is amazing, super rejuvenating. but anything outside where you can just let your energy field be recharged by the atmosphere, the air, the earth, drinking plenty of water so that you stay well hydrated. So staying well hydrated also enables your life force energy to function in your body in the optimum way. Water is like a conductor of energy, and we are energetic beings, electromagnetic beings. And so when you're well hydrated, it does facilitate a clearer, stronger flow of the electromagnetic currents in our body and in our energy field. Supplementing your diet with nutritional supplements is really good at this time, just to optimize your nutrition for the sake of boosting your immune system. It's definitely a key component right now. I've been sort of upping the amounts of food source vitamins that I'm taking daily. I take like powdered green vitamins that you can mix in with smoothies or just juice, something like that. And I've really been able to tell a difference in my energy levels and how I feel. I can almost feel the nutrients being soaked up by the cells of my body, and it feels really good. I feel really healthy right now, and I love it. I feel awesome. So more than ever, we really need to optimize our physical health and well-being for the sake of our evolution. I think the other thing that I'll just talk about quickly before we wrap it up today is sleep. So, and the sleep thing can go either way. We do want to make sure that we're getting deeply restful sleep. I think the quality of restful sleep is maybe more important than the amount of sleep. So if you're getting 6 hours of like super awesome sleep, that's going to be better than 8 or 10 hours of not sleeping so well, obviously. So between 6 and 8 hours of sleep daily is what is recommended as far as like a healthy sleep cycle. Some of you might want 8.5 hours of sleep. Some of us might be compelled to sleep all day during this time because there's not much else going on, but that's not the healthiest choice that we can make for ourselves. Yoga teaches this in regard to a little bit of a structure you can give yourself for a healthy, balanced lifestyle. All you have to remember is 8, 8, and 8. So there's 24 hours in a day, and we want to divide that up roughly into 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of daily, work, responsibilities, obligations, and we're supposed to give ourselves 8 hours of free time daily to do what we choose with. And it doesn't have to be consecutive. So it can be a little bit of time in the morning, a little bit of time in the afternoon, and maybe the majority of time in the evening. And that can include any me time that you want, things that you're doing on your own, your spiritual practice. It can mean hanging out with friends, usually, family time, social recreational activities. So maybe review what's my quality of balance look like now in regard to this 8, 8, and 8, and how can I leverage this downtime that I'm in right now to begin establishing more of a balance. So play with that. And again, I recommend using this time to begin implementing whatever practices you can implement that's going to sort of launch you in the direction of the reality that you prefer to be living. Start implementing those practices now. Okay, I'm gonna hike back down off the mountain and get on to my next thing. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Blessings and namaste.